Hey, what's going on, everyone? Just jumping back into this, gonna try and finish up the last of the achievements, and then maybe gonna pop in to check out the adventure mode. Thought that was interesting. I've seen it on the menu screen, but then seeing it on Twitter, I think it would be something interesting to check out. But yeah, jumping back into Vampire Survivors. One of my favorite games that got me into playing Bullet Hells. Let's see, what we got now? Report. It's gonna be the worst part about it, trying to survive long enough. No, I don't want... maybe it... I don't know what I want. Okay, let's go spinach. Try and get the damage up. Not prismatic missile. Can we get some? Oh, that stinks. I wanted two of the things in there. Not seeing the floor great. Okay, let's grab that. Let's see, can we get something? Okay. If we can get maybe lightning. I don't know if we want to go for the bracelet or the flowers. Either one of those would be good. Yeah, get that one. Oh, there we go. Hey, Gangplank players. How you doing tonight, Perry? Yeah, Happy New Year's Eve. Figured I'd jump on and stream for a couple hours before my wife gets home. And then we'll be having fun, staying up late and drinking and playing video games. So yeah, I don't have to work tomorrow. It was kind of funny, the first year that I started at my job, I showed up on New Year's Day. And then I called one of my supervisors and I'm like, where is everyone? It's like, dude, it's a holiday. So you're telling me I drove through a foot of snow to come into work on a holiday, nobody's here. So yeah, that was pretty funny. Now it's like, no, I know exactly what holidays were off when I'm supposed to show up to work. Dang, can you grab the floor chicken? Get my health back. Get the damage numbers up. There we go. Okay. I want one of the... Okay, duplicator. Don't really want that. Okay, we'll just go with the... Go with the floor, see if we can... Yeah, it's always a pain on this new map. Okay, it's a lightning ring. Get the explosion pop off. Dang it, I did not mean to pick up that ring. What can I get? I don't need that. Get more projectiles going. Do I wanna... Yeah, I'll just go with the bracelet at this point. What do I need? It's not on the map already. Okay. I think because the two new weapons, their items will be on the map. The red arrows and the rings are on the map. I've already got the duplicator, and I can't remember what goes... Let's see. Oh yeah, the bracelet's self-evolving, so it won't matter. Oh. Wasn't paying attention, just like last night. Okay. So you go for area. We can... Oh, yeah, actually, yeah. At that point, it doesn't matter. Okay, should be fine now. The world? Not exactly sure what's creating like the garlic type rings. Oh, there we go. We got... Hey, King! Yep, Happy New Year's Eve. Oh, what in the world? Come on. I was hoping for a multi-drop chest. I'm trying to push too much. Oh, there we go. Got a health bump there. Okay, where is that? Okay, should be able to get out this way. Yeah, there we go. Maybe? Heck? Not sure I've seen that one of those enemies that was on that bridge. Which kind of makes sense. I know I'm missing a couple of them. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah. Yeah, I went out for a little while today. My wife forgot something at home when she went out to work. So yeah, it was nice. I had to sit and have lunch with her while she was on her lunch break. Yeah, and she's like, hey, do you mind picking up seeing people checking out or buying this one brand of mimosas that you wanted? I'm like, okay, go grab that. And pick myself up a bottle of rose sparkling wine that I really like. Now that we don't already have plenty of things to toast the new year with. Okay, so I wonder if the flame guys and I'm not sure if those are just one enemy type. This might be a couple of the new ones that I needed. Okay. Should have all the upgrades now. Which one is it? Yeah, mini shapeshifter. That's the one I need. Yeah, hoping to later night and see if, yeah, once my wife gets home, see if she wants to play some Destiny. Want to finish up what I gotta do in that game. Oh, come on, get back here. And maybe see if anyone's online, you know, wants to ring in the new year. But yeah, it's kind of funny. That's, I can't remember who was talking about it. I think Woomy, yeah, it was Woomy Hood was talking about it on Twitter. He put a meme out there about it. He's like, you know, you do all these crazy things as a kid. It's like, then you talk about ringing in the new year and you're already in bed. Yeah, we still try to stay up for it. Ironically, we also set an alarm for midnight, or like 5-10 minutes before midnight, just so we wake up long enough to say Happy New Year and go back to sleep. Kind of just depends if we actually want to stay up late when it comes to that point. But yeah, it should be a good year for video games again. I'm crossing my fingers that sooner. I can't remember if they gotta wait it out another year or if this year sometime they can do it, where Microsoft can actually start bringing more Call of Duty games into Game Pass. Hoping for that, just more purely than anything, just so I can actually play Modern Warfare 3 with friends online. Hey, Stevie Mac, thanks for jumping in for a bit. Yeah, Happy New Year, and hope you have a great night as well. Yeah, popping off a lot of levels now. Oh, I already got one of them involved. That's really good. Oh, that's the bracelet. Okay. I think with the next chest, I should be able to evolve this character's weapon, so that'll finish off a couple more achievements. In-game achievements, apparently I don't have any, they didn't add any achievements with this update. Yeah, there's no more Xbox achievements that they added. A little bit disappointing, but hey. I've been disappointed with Destiny 2 not adding more Xbox achievements for a long time. It's like, yeah, every time a new expansion comes out in Destiny, my achievement score tanks because there's nothing getting added. Okay, so what does this do? Okay, evolved from the vent, just sucks in enemies. Nothing terribly special about that. Like already right next to this alert. It's convenient. But did I? I run out of time, or 348 enemies were ejected. Jeez. What the heck? The vent. It go from like a vent to the airlock? What in the world? That's... Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Okay, what is that? Should start trying to get the rings and the arrows up. Yeah, 403. Because it looks like when you move to one side, you're pulling all those enemies out of the airlock. Okay, so top right of the room for the next alert. It should be Thunderloop. Mm-hmm. Which direction? Oh. Okay. Omen's right there. 5 chests, that'll help out quite a bit. But yeah, we'll see how, you know, a lot of people have speculated whether Hellblade 2 is going to drop in the beginning of the year or the end of the year. Whether it does one way or another, that's my most anticipated game, has been for a while, for the next year. Let's see, jeez. Yeah, I've definitely been looking forward to that after I beat the first game when it was on Game Pass quite a while ago. Oh, another 5. Yeah, I'm not... It's so hard to keep track of how many different games are coming out or what came out over the last year. I even thought about it listening to, what is it? Good Morning Xbox this morning. I'm like, what did I play? It's like, what did I play this year? Outside of Destiny, what did I play this year? It's like, And it's funny when you start to lose track after playing so many games. There we go, another evolution. Yeah, I should probably guess that. I think I was, yeah, still, Yeah, I still gotta level up the rings and... Let's see... 3 of my weapons are maxed out. Just one more. Okay, there we go. Did I get it? Yeah, it's gotta be one of them. So yeah, there's the upgraded Floral, right? Yeah, Evolved Florals, Crimson Shroud. So we're beyond that. Yeah, there's only a couple more things I can do. It's more about just buying the next 10 minutes. Yeah, and then we also get to see if, whenever PlayStation decides to talk about the possibility of PS5 Pro, at the very least, can I please just not have to spend 50 bucks on some knockoff plates to get a good looking console? I mean, I probably bought it. I probably would have bought one already if it wasn't for that. I don't know who thinks that's a good design. I don't know. Somebody trying to be artistic or whatever. And I love how people talk about, like, oh, it looks like a router. It's like, no, my Netgear router looks better than that. It doesn't have fins coming off the top of it. Let's see, can we get the... Where is that? No, still not getting the box. No box there. Can I... Okay. Jeez, another flamethrower somewhere over here. You can't even see the screen. Well, now obviously you can see the screen. You can't even see the floor. Yeah, when I actually get some downtime, I can finally get into playing and really should finish up Miles Morales. And then I know it probably, as much as I love the Assassin's Creed series, I haven't picked Ghost of Tsushima, which, and that's kind of, you know, same issue for a lot of people, where it's like, well, okay, I don't really want to buy, because I just have a PS4 Pro. A lot of people are like, well, I might as well wait till I pick up a PS5 and not buy any more games. But then it's like, well, how far back do you want to go into your, basically at this point, backlog to try and catch up on games? I did finish Horizon Forbidden West, so at least that's something from this year. Yeah, and said it plenty of times. Outside of, I probably wouldn't have had any problems with Forbidden West if it wasn't for the fact that, you know, now this bugs some people like myself a lot more than others. And it's not the only game that has done this. I understand, you know, hey, there we go. It's gonna be the blue box. I understand where in some games, you know, you try to, you have waypoints, you have objectives you can mark, different quests tell you where to go. But do not tell your players the exact ledge they're supposed to jump up. That was the most obnoxious thing in the entire world. I mean, I remember playing Link to the Past, and they gave you a dot on the screen, and that was it. They didn't tell you, okay, now go all the way across, you know, it's like, we're going to give you an exact line of where to travel. Okay, do I want... Actually, I kind of want the flowers. Yeah, some... And I grew up where it's like, we didn't buy many new games. My parents, you know, my parents could afford it. That wasn't an issue when I was a kid. It wasn't a question of if we could afford brand new games. It was more them trying to teach us the value of money. So, you know, hey, we went to Funko Land. We didn't always buy new clothes. You know. There we go. You know, so when you got used games from a garage sale, didn't always come with a manual. Now, we may have had a lot less buttons than, you know, my Elite Series 2. It's, you know, even got buttons on the back. 30 years ago when I started gaming, where it's like, okay, hit the buttons and hit them in different ways so you can figure out the controllers yourself, because you don't got the internet. You can't just go look it up. You don't have... So yeah, we got the vent. We got 50,000 gold for evolving it. And should just be a couple more. But yeah, I mean, it still bugs me. It's like, don't tell me exactly what to do in a game. Leave a little bit of mystery. I mean, to the same point, nowadays, it's like, just pull out your phone and look up a video guide. Somebody's already done it. So you really don't have to hold anyone's hand in video gaming these days. And maybe, you know, to a certain extent, that's a debate. Whether that's bad game design if they don't do that, or or if it's just them designing the game they want, you know, who knows. And then you start to go down the rabbit hole into difficulty spectrum. That's a fun one to discuss. So Clock Lancet. Do report. It'd be funny if I could get... Dang it. Come on. Let's go with spinach at this point. If we can get all the new weapons... Yeah, like, just get every new weapon rolling. What in the world? No, I don't need to pick that up. Let's grab that. Grab that. Yep, there we go. Science rocks. Think. Let's see, 'cause what is that? Enables criticals. It's only gonna... I think this one would be the best, just because I know it's gonna work for the upgraded version. Yeah, why not? Yeah, card swipe, there we go. Yeah, so we got... I don't know if this is gonna go horribly wrong. Yeah, Palmora, basically trying to grab... Reduce incoming damage. Need 2 more. Let's see, gold brick. Because I guarantee... Yeah, it's just the engineers that I need. Oh, I didn't get Sharp Tongue Event. That would be the other ones to grab. Yeah, for the weapon, for the 3 weapons I do have, it's their evolution items are all on the map, so that's not even an issue. Kind of want. Oh, that was close. Don't want to screw that up. Okay. Yeah, weapon cooldown, and then we can start pulling these. Yeah, now it's just about getting everything leveled up. Yep, and the more you level up, the easier it's gonna be to survive at this point. What in the world? Okay. I did not realize I took that much damage. Now we're gonna run into the same issue we had in a previous run. Yeah, we're trying to do too much. Dang it. Do not want to burn revives like that. It's kind of a waste. Okay, give me a second. I gotta run out and grab my kids, and I'll be back in a minute. Okay, I'm back. And yeah, screw it. Let's hope we can survive long enough to... Okay, we cracked level 50. But I think the only thing I need now is to evolve... Did I? Okay, I think I actually already evolved the weapon I needed to. So I think at this point, if I die, this should kick off the last two in-game achievements. And then, yeah, I'd probably check out Adventures after this, because it sounded like there's, to some extent, a story mode to it. Which sounds kind of interesting. You'd think, you know, with all the different characters, there'd be a story behind the game. Yeah, there we go. We finally took out one of those guys, so that's a little bit less of a pain now. Hey, Area 52. Thanks for jumping into the chat. Hopefully you're having a great night. Hopefully you got something special planned for the New Year's, whether that's, you know, bringing it with someone special or hanging out, playing games with people. Here we go. When I get that, Crimson Shroud leveled up. Once I get that, 2, 2, 2. We can grab the 2 3s, so we can hit the 4s. 1. Where's the 2? Man, this is popping off too quick. 3, 3, 3. The 5s. Jeez, that cooldown is way too low. I can't even... Because the way that weapon works, the blue square is just saying you gotta hit the buttons in order. And then it'll pop out the attack that lights the whole screen on fire. Let's see, 1, 2, 2... Got the... No. 2, 3, 4... I don't know. Okay. I think I already hit the 1. 2, 3, 4... which one's the 5? Dang it. How much more do I need to... Okay, I need to level up the engineer again before I can worry about getting the swipe card upgraded. Swipe card... Yeah, the swipe card still needs 2 more. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4... There we go, now we got fire. 1, 2, 3, 4... That's it's kind of a funny attack. Because you can do some major damage when you get that rolling. It's just hard to keep track of all the numbers on screen. If I got so many numbers popping off, I'm not sure which ones to press in order. Oh jeez, I can't even... Between the attacks and the amount of enemies I screen, I can't see jack. Dang it. Come on. Okay, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Wait, where's... Okay, there we go. Now I can level up the swipe card. I can't remember what I need for... Okay, so this is at least going to be one of these leveled up to the max. Yep, cross wires. Yeah, I just think it's really cool how they theme this with the crossover with Among Us. Okay, and then... I thought I already had that one evolved. I don't know. One, two, two, three, three, 4, 5. Yep, there we go. Yeah, gotta get the other... Okay, should hand out some more. Okay, gold ring. Let's see. Am I missing gold, silver, and one of the red arrows? One, two, two, 1, 3, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 2, 4. Oh man, that is such a, I don't know, that is such a terrible thing when you can't keep that straight. Yeah, because the cooldown is spitting out the numbers too quick. Because, yeah, it's like 1, 1, 2. Yeah, thought that was going to get rolling. 1, 2, 3. Here, yep, there we go. 4. Quite honestly, I'm surprised I'm not taking more damage at this point. There we go. Good, that's gonna give me either time corridor or the... Yep, time corridor. Yeah, that puts Crimson Shroud at the last item that needs to get leveled up. So I don't see a chest on the map, so... There we go, that should be the final one. Yeah, it should have everything leveled up now, so that shouldn't be an issue. And I'm kind of curious, okay, because I haven't explored too much. I've got a few minutes where I can basically try and cruise the map, see if I find any of the more unique enemies. Because I think I only had 2. And I know some enemies only spawn on other maps. Certain enemies only spawn in certain areas of the map and at certain times of the round that you're playing through. So if they show up at 5 minutes, they're not going to be there at 10 minutes. Let's see. Heard, hey, we can cruise down to the corner of the map, see what the... if we see anything different, kill anything different. Yeah, because I probably have to look up the last 2 items, like the last 2 enemies, if I still can't find them. Yeah, it should give me the last 2 unlocks. Think, yep, 217 out of 217. That's what's weird though. I'm still, and I wonder if these are in adventures. There's 3 items. There's 3 weapons. Or actually, that would be three. Yeah, it looks like 3 weapons I haven't found yet. That look like they're part of the new DLC. Because you're talking right around these. And I know I think there might be 1 character I'm missing. So yeah, 3 out of collection, 1. Yeah, I'm missing 1 out of 197 for the bestiary. Which, yeah, looks like it's somewhere in there. And like I said, that can be one of those funny... I think I've got all the power-ups. Yep. Okay, so start. Let's see, all I can... I wonder what that is. I'm missing 1 character. I'm curious about that. What? Look that up really quick. Who is the 1 character I'm missing? No, it's... Okay. It's gonna be the person next to Shimoon. Yeah. Oh. Really? Okay, what is... Let's go with my favorite character. I'm not doing that then. Just kind of go with the more classic build at this point. See, I'm trying to remember. It's been a little while. Which ones I typically pick. Yeah, might as well. One of the more... Let's see, what do I want? You're not going to be able to evolve those, so there's not much of a sense to doing that. Haven't used this from in a while.
Level up. Bing, boing, boing.
Yep.
Level up again.
What's up, buddy?
Level
Okay.
up.
Do you like Vampire Survivors? I swear this was a thing. Let's see, Red Heart.
Level up.
Yep.
You always go level up.
Yeah, you gotta level up a lot.
Level up. Night sword.
Yeah.
What's the
I
night?
want something different.
Level up. You got one.
What could I get? Flames in the Talon. Let's do something different. Yeah, why not? Because I already have that item. Huh. Hey, can you go tell your sister to quiet down? Thank you. Yeah?
Switch? Aw, I don't want to play on that. It's actually Clarky's turn.
Give me a bit to finish this up, and we'll worry about that in a little bit.
Connor, that's him. I got an idea. Let's act old. I threw all my woodchip photo away.
Go with that one. if it has to count as they have to be different doors, or if you can just keep going to the same doors. I wonder, because I can't remember, didn't realize I left that window open.
Dad?
Yep.
There's a stink bug on my dinosaur stuffed animal.
Okay, take care of it then.
I don't know how to take care of it.
Paper towel, and throw it in the trash, or toilet paper and throw it in the toilet. Let's see, what is that? How many different? Because I'm pretty sure this is on every platform, but I'm just curious about looking that up. So yeah, Mac, Windows, Xbox, Switch, Android, iOS. Wait, is it really not on? Huh. That is actually kind of surprising. That I would have guessed this would be available on over on PlayStation. So I guess not. I'm actually, I mean, it depends which part, like which era of PlayStation you're looking into. They relied heavily on indies where Xbox seemed to be lacking in them, and then go back and forth. Like there were certain games, you know, you got certain console exclusives, but that's not a console exclusive thing. Or maybe it is, who knows? I kind of wonder why it's not over there. I guarantee it's not a finance issue. I don't know, but you know, you also have certain game developers also just they work better with certain platforms or seem to have a better working relationship. So I got all... Okay, I got all the... Yeah, I got everything leveled up. It's more a question of... Wonder... Okay. I was wondering, where is the other gun? Yeah, there we go. That's one of the evolutions. Okay, involve garlic. Soul Eater. Okay, there we go.
You're 10 years old. Are you a 2-year-old or a 10-year-old? And you're 8 years old and you're afraid of the dark. You're 6 years old and you're afraid of being alone.
Let's go there, get the reduced cooldown. Yeah, I appreciate that, King. Hopefully you're still having a good night. Trying to see if I can unlock this character in a run. Figure out which door to go into. So yeah, this area is kind of funny. Where'd that land me? So, King, I am curious, what platforms do you play on? Okay, there we go. Yeah, I think that'll be... Where did it... Okay. Oh, I didn't even know this... What in the world? I didn't even know that weapon was in here. Is that gonna finally give me her sword upgraded, or is that a different one? Oh, okay, it's... Oh, okay. Wow, it gave me all three. So yeah, it's Evolved Night Sword, I'm not gonna try and pronounce that. Evolved Victory Sword, Soul Solutions, and Festive Winds. So that... Yeah, I need the other pistols. And this will probably be all three, be the fireworks. Yep. what it is? Oh, it's just health in that room. And now the fun of trying to find my way out with everything popping up on screen. The world. Probably gonna get stuck in a room because I can't even see the screen well enough to find a way out. Oh, there we go. Found a door finally. Should be somewhere over here. Yep, there we go. Yeah, I've got to go through 46 of those doors to get the final character that I haven't unlocked yet. Sure, I gotta be able to go down somehow. How do I get... Should be able to go back to the left some... Yeah, there's that door. I can finally see it. Where did that take me? Okay. This should be over here somewhere. I swear there should be a door over here somewhere that takes me over to... over to where those blue handle guns are. That's what I need. This one? So I got, oh no, that just takes you back to the top of the room. Where does that take you? No. Okay. Oh, jeez. World? Yeah, I got too many multipliers at this point. This is probably gonna end badly. Yeah, and there is no way you can get your health up. Hey, how's it going, Resident Dewey? Hopefully you're having a great night. And okay, so yeah, I don't even think there's a way to check how many doors to go through. Actually, I kind of want to check out Adventures. So they got 4 of these already up. kind of see what these are like. Oh, that's kind of cool. So it kicks back. Yeah, it kicks back all your progression. Let's buy some of these. What is that? No, where's... Yeah, a couple of the greeds. The gold is going to get you further than anything. Might as well just max it out at that point. Looks like everything else is other than defang. 3% enemy spawn, unable to deal damage per rank. I don't think that's worth it. Okay. Huh. Okay. Well. However, recalls a simpler time when surviving the madness of the forest and hoarding masses of garlic was all that mattered. Okay, do they keep the same... Basically one of the easiest characters to start off with. There we go. Good shield there. Yeah, this will definitely be a lot slower since I'm lacking all the upgrades I'm used to. And a lot of some of my upgrades also spawn more enemies, so yeah, it's basically like restarting the game if you're gonna play these adventures. So, Resident Joey, what kind of games do you like to play and what platforms do you play on? Yeah, for myself, I mostly stick to open world RPGs, looter shooters, and well, I'm trying to decompress by getting overwhelmed by getting drawn into those games. They can be very time consuming and take a long time to go through stories and level up progressions in that style of game. You know, kind of decompress with bullet hells and crafting survival games, so... Okay. Yeah, I started out playing Resident Evil back on PlayStation 1. started with Resident Evil 2, and actually picked. It was my friend's PlayStation 1 that we were playing it on. The town I lived in at the time had a small card shop that also sold skateboards and video games. So it was kind of odd little shop that this guy owned. And he was nice enough to sell a copy of Resident Evil 2 for the PlayStation 1 to two 10-year-olds. But yeah, then moved on to later on when they started remaking all the games, and when Resident Evil 4 first dropped on GameCube, I had that pretty close to launch. And man, was that a pain to get my hands on a copy of Resident Evil 2 back then. I think it caught, by the time I didn't get that at release, and by the time I got to pick it up at a GameStop, it cost $120, and back then I think games were at $50 on GameCube. It's either 40 or 50, I can't remember. It's obviously those, was that 22 years ago? No, okay. Yeah, Half-Life 1 and 2. Yeah, I have a similar story with that, same as Resident Evil. I wanted that for, oh, what was it? For the Windows 95 Compact that I had, that was the family computer when I was younger. And my mom was confused. She's like, why do I have to show my ID at Walmart for you to get this game? I'm like, I don't know. No, of course I knew. ESRB rating system, but I'm not going to tell her that. So yeah, then later on, being too young to play, not old enough to play Halo, but nobody back then, even if you were on the age of 17, was caring that Halo was M-rated. Same thing with Grand Theft Auto. It's hilarious how people think of that today, that that's an issue, but like, no. I mean, I'm a little more strict with my kids. Just it's like, I kind of want you to be a little bit older. Also, I don't want to hear you screaming at night, having nightmares, because zombies are eating out your brains in your dreams. Oh, dang it. Oh, you don't... Oh, yeah, because I don't have revise right now. Yeah, thanks. About to say Batman. Thanks, King. Yeah, always appreciate you stopping by and seeing other people's chats, showing support in the community. Yeah, luckily I dodged that bullet. My kids are not into Fortnite. Yeah, I haven't even much tried to get them into that. So I purposefully started out when my kids were starting to get old enough to get into playing video games, that I started them out with NES games and slowly worked them up so that I wouldn't run into that where it's harder to go back from current consoles back to back to the 90s basically. So yeah, my oldest, she's really into playing Legend of Zelda. She's played through Wind Waker and I think a little bit of Breath of the Wild and then Tears of the Kingdom. And then all three of them, they're really into playing Mario Kart. Yeah. Yeah, I broke my kids out of the habit real quick because I still also have my my Wii U, my 3DS, and they got a Switch Lite for their birthday. So I'm lucky where they don't mind playing all three consoles. So trying to tell them take turns is more of a headache. You know, and occasionally we'll all play a game together, play something on my Xbox. See, I even got my wife into playing the Lego games with me. That we started out with that, and then she got into Disney Dreamlight Valley. She really loves that. And it took a while before I could convince my wife to play Destiny with me, which that's my most played game over the last decade. I think I've got somewhere around 6,500 hours in Destiny 2. And it was somewhere around, I think it was 783 hours this year alone in Destiny 2. But that doesn't include, that's just Xbox, that doesn't include the amount of time I played the game on Steam. But yeah, I think my oldest was only, she was only a year or two old when I started playing Destiny 2 back in, well, Destiny as a franchise. Back in Destiny 1, the House of Wolves expansion. But yeah, back to Resident Evil, I actually, after getting all the remakes, and I'm one of the few people that, outside of some of the game mechanics, I don't mind, it's not one of my favorites, I don't mind Resident Evil 0. I appreciate that one for just the backstory of the franchise. Because you get to, outside of the DLC in, what was that? That was the Resident Evil 5 DLC back on the 360. You get to hear some of the backstory from James Marcus and how the whole T-Virus started. It's part of that storyline as well. Bits and pieces throughout. But you also get to hear more about how it started from Resident Evil 0 if you play that. I wasn't bothered by the length of the RE3 remake, and I played the original as well on PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 1 on PS3 as well. The weird thing about Resident Evil 2 remake and Resident Evil 4 remake, 4 obviously takes a page out of the upgrade elements that you could do in the first game to a whole new level, and you only had the blue coin quests, where now you've got different ones in the remake. Where I understand why they did it that way. I just think it's weird that RE3 Remake it's more cinematic and like an action movie than feeling like you're playing an actual game. But yeah, I played all of those on GameCube, and I actually pre-ordered. I had pre-ordered the original Resident Evil 4 on GameCube when that first came out, and then when it came to the Wii, I remember I had a ton of fun playing. No, I bought it in Resident Evil 4 again for the Wii, but I had a ton of fun playing, what's that called? Umbrella Chronicles and Darkside Chronicles. And then I also remember getting, it was nice when the 360 came out, then you start to get into, Xbox finally got Resident Evil on their platform, with 5, and then they got a remake for 4, Code Veronica. And I actually had, when RE6 came out, I know one of them's called, I think one is called Anthology, the other one's called something else. It's the same thing, except Xbox got Code Veronica, where PlayStation, the same box set, they just had different names for it, for the special version RE6. Where they got, I think, 1, 2, and 3 instead of Code Veronica. But yeah, I had that, and then rebought it all over again when they updated it on the Xbox One. And then obviously now you can play those on Series X. Yeah, I actually played through that entire series and still have those videos on my YouTube channel. Where I played through the entire series, and I think the only game I didn't finish was Code Veronica. Because if you get to the point at the end where you have basically the 2 guaranteed hits trying to see what's up with Steve. I couldn't find health items to save my life, and there's no way to get through that section right before the final boss. I'm like, I'm not replaying the entire thing right now. Because I can't find a health item anywhere to get me through this fight. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of people got stuck there. But yeah, and then I think, ironically, I remember the whole debacle with RE6, and people didn't like how it split up into different storylines with, like, 3 different pairs of characters. I actually didn't mind that. I was more in my least favorite game in the series, ironically, until 8 came out and kind of explained what the hell was going on, was RE7. Because being a fan of the series, I didn't like how they basically took Umbrella out of the storyline. Until it's like, oh hey, last 30... Dang it. And all those enemies being pushed into me. Last 30 minutes of that game, they said, oh yeah, by the way, Ethan's wife works for Umbrella. And like the whole thing with the grandma was the little girl that they were screwing around with, and now she's grown up. I'm like, huh? It's like, why wasn't this spaced throughout the entire game? And then when you go to RE8, they're like, oh, now we actually explain what's going on with Ethan, what happened to the family back then, because you got part of it at the end of 7, but explained further in 8. I'm like, I swear this should have been one game at that point, but then it would have been funny if they would have made a Resident Evil game that long, if they combined 7 and 8. What is that? You need more damage. Like, I got barely enough. I can upgrade that again. Yeah, that's the general sentiment for a lot of people. They didn't like 6. Where, yeah, I'm kind of the odd one out that I actually love 6. And you got to play as everyone, basically. I mean, I thought it was interesting, at least, that you get to see Sherry grown up. And then, obviously, well, it depends how they take it, if you really believe that Wesker's dead or not. From the end of 5. That, yeah, you get to see what they talk about Wesker's children in 6. Which, if you watched, I don't know if you watched the Netflix show, well, the Netflix live action show. That got canceled, ironically, because the ratings were so bad, which, ironically, I don't like any of the Resident Evil movies. Well, the live action movies, that is. I refuse to watch the newest one they came out with, because I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm such a fan of the game. The characters, the actor and actress that they picked for Leon and Claire don't look anything like them. And then the whole Mila Jovovich movies, yeah, no. They had to trash every single character from the games to make up for the one character that I've heard rumors where she came from that I thought people said it was Outbreak, but then I think watching Anthony's channel, which is Let's Talk Resident Evil, that he's like, no, she's not from there. I'm like, where the heck they cook her up then? Because I still got a pet peeve from the thing it's called Resident Evil Apocalypse, the second movie. I still got a pet peeve about Nikolai being killed by a dog when he was supposed to be killed by Nemesis. It's like, this dude's supposed to survive everything, but in this movie you gotta get killed by the most basic bitch enemy in the game, other than just a random zombie biting him in the throat. And then it seemingly got more ridiculous when you get to the one after that. And I think they were closer to what Claire would have looked like at an older age. But that just seemingly was weird because nowhere in the games is Claire that old. You haven't seen her that old at least yet. But in the movies, you're trying to guess that she'd be a part of it. And then they went really over the top when they started including RE5 enemies into there. It's like, no. But I did watch a few of the, I think it's Death Island, and there's one of the animated TV shows for Resident Evil on Netflix. I thought both those were really good. Oh, there we go. Yeah, thanks for stopping in, Resident Dewey. Hopefully you have a great rest of your night. And both you and your wife get to bring in the new year and spend some time together. Yeah, thanks again for jumping in, chat, and hopefully you have a great night. Let's see. And actually, so yeah, I'll have to play more of the adventures here. That seems kind of interesting. It's gonna take a while to build back up the currency I have and get the upgrades, so you can have longer runs in there. But yeah, I'm actually going to close the stream out because my wife just got off work as well. And yeah, I got to talk to her about actually picking up dinner or whatever we're going to do for the night. So yeah, thanks everyone for coming in. I greatly appreciate it. Thanks to Perry from Game Players. Go check out their channel. They do a lot of great gaming, where they do game streams. They have podcasts, really good, and Perry will also show off different hardware, what he does at his video game shop he owns. Thanks to Stevie Mac and my wife Blondie for jumping in the chat, Resident Dewey, and King, and Area 52 for all jumping in the chat. Thanks again, everyone. I hope you all have a happy New Year's. Make sure if you are drinking that you're drinking plenty of water to stay hydrated. You don't want to have a hangover or throwing up the next day. But yeah, also, just do a little plug for it really quick. The affiliate with Coffee Brand Coffee. I've got more reviews I got to work on after I try all the coffee I've got. But yeah, you can get 10% off, even discounted 10% off discounted items with code BAC from the dead. So basically just my screen name without the one at the end. So Back from the Dead for 10% off. And check out on coffeebrandcoffee.com. Yeah, thanks again, everyone. Have a great night and have fun gaming.